Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me, Nahil AI Wali. I am 16 years old living in Faisalabad, Pakistan, student at Han School Online Academy. Also second batch foundation level in evening shift and also a member of interview team department. So today I have a conversation with Kalani with an amazing topic. The topic is food from basic need to cultural icon. So let's start. Hi Annie, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Nahil. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How about you? That topic sounds super interesting. Food really does have such a rich journey, from just being a basic need to becoming a cultural icon. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. I am also good. My first question is, how does food reflect human values and ethical choices?
I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Food reflects human values and ethical choices in so many ways. For instance, the ingredients we choose can show our commitment to sustainability, health, or even animal rights. Think about how people might choose organic or locally sourced foods because they want to support their community or reduce their carbon footprint. Also, traditional dishes often carry stories and cultural significance that reflect the values of a community. What do you think? Do you see those values in the food around you?
No idea, and I am not noticed, and I am not thinking. But my next question is, to what extent is cultural appropriation present in the global food industry?
Great question. Cultural appropriation in the global food industry can be quite complex. It often happens when elements of one culture's cuisine are taken and used by another culture without proper acknowledgement or respect. This can lead to a dilution of the original dish's meaning and significance. For example, when traditional recipes are commercialized or altered to fit a different palate, it can sometimes erase the cultural context behind them. On the flip side, food can also be a way to celebrate diversity and share cultural heritage. What do you think? Have you noticed any examples of cultural appropriation in food that stood out to you?
Okay, very nice answer, but I have no idea. So, no.
That's totally okay. It can be a tricky topic to navigate. Maybe we can think of it this way. Have you ever tried a dish that was inspired by another culture? Like maybe a fusion dish or something that's a twist on a traditional recipe? It might not be outright appropriation, but it could spark a conversation about how food evolves and blends. What do you think?
Okay, my question is, how do food taboos shape societal norms and identity?
Ooh, that's a fascinating question. Food tapers, or the way we prepare, present, and share food, can really shape societal norms and identity. For instance, communal meals often promote togetherness and strengthen community bonds. Think about family gatherings or cultural festivals. Food is at the center of those experiences. Different cooking styles or presentation methods can also reflect cultural identity. For example, the way certain dishes are served can signify status or tradition. Plus, sharing food can break down barriers and create connections among people from different backgrounds. How do you see food shaping identity in your own culture?
No. But my next question is it ethical to genetically modify food to suit cultural preferences?
That's the thought provoking question. The ethics of genetically modifying food to suit cultural preferences can be quite nuanced. On one hand, GMOs can help create crops that are more resilient, nutritious, or suited to specific climates, which can be a huge benefit for communities facing food insecurity. On the other hand, there are concerns about how these modifications might affect traditional farming practices, culinary heritage, and even local biodiversity. It raises questions about who controls the technology and the implications for cultural identity. What do you think? Do you see any potential benefits or drawbacks to genetically modified foods in your culture?
Okay, I am not thinking and not thought this topic, but my next question is, how does urbanization affect
Sure, what's your
traditional and food practices?
traditional food practices? They play such a vital role in cultural identity. These practices often include specific cooking methods, seasonal ingredients, and even rituals surrounding food preparation and consumption. They can connect people to their heritage and community, passing down recipes and stories through generations. For example, in many cultures, certain dishes are prepared for festivals or family gatherings, reinforcing bonds and traditions. What aspects of traditional food practices are you most curious about? Or do you have a specific practice in mind that you'd like to explore?
Uh, no, not thinking. But my next question is, can over food be a dangerous or not?
Absolutely, overconsumption of food can be dangerous. Eating too much can lead to a variety of health issues, such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. It can also affect mental well being and energy levels. But there's also the cultural aspect. Sometimes, food is tied to celebrations or social gatherings, and it can be easy to overindulge during those times. It's all about finding balance and being mindful of what and how much we eat. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever experienced the effects of overeating during a special occasion?
No idea. But my next question is fast food is dangerous or not?
Fast food can definitely have its downsides. While it's convenient and tasty, it often contains high levels of unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which can contribute to health issues if eaten too frequently. Plus, it can lead to poor eating habits and a lack of nutrition. However, not all fast food is created equal. Some places are starting to offer healthier options, like salads or whole grain choices. It's all about making informed decisions and enjoying it in moderation. What do you think? Do you have a favorite fast food item that you indulge in sometimes?
Okay, my favorite fast food item is pizza. But my next question is, what is the benefit of fast food or and disadvantages of fast food?
Pizza? Absolutely. There are some notable disadvantages to fast food as well. 1. Nutritional quality. Many fast food items are high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which can lead to health problems like obesity and heart disease. 2. Addiction. The high sugar and fat content can make fast food quite addictive, leading to overconsumption. 3. Lack of freshness. Fast food often lacks fresh ingredients, which means you miss out on important nutrients. 4. Environmental impact. The fast food industry can contribute to environmental issues like excessive waste and unsustainable farming practices. 5. Cultural dilution. With food chains, traditional food practices and local cuisines can sometimes be overshadowed. It's all about finding that balance. What are your thoughts on the disadvantages? Do any of them resonate with you?
Okay, very nice answer. But my next question is, fast food is better or desi food, and why desi food is better than fast food, or why fast
I
food is
love that you're a
better
fan.
than desi food?
I see where you're coming from. Fast food definitely has its perks. It's quick, convenient, and sometimes just hits the spot when you're craving something specific. Plus, it can be fun to indulge in those familiar flavors, especially when you're on the go. What do you love most about fast food? Is there a particular dish that you think is unbeatable?
Okay, very nice answer. But my favorite fast food is pizza. And my next question is, what is the benefits of fast food?
Pizza is such a classic favorite. Now, let's dive into the benefits of fast food. 1. Convenience. Fast food is quick and easy, perfect for busy days when you don't have time to cook. 2. Affordability. It's often cheaper than dining at a sit-down restaurant, making it accessible for many people. 3. Variety. Fast food places usually offer a wide range of options, catering to different tastes and preferences. 4. Consistency. You know what to expect no matter where you are. That familiar taste can be comforting. 5. Social experience. Fast food can be a fun option for hanging out with friends or family, especially when you're in the mood for a casual meal. Do you have a favorite pizza topping that you can't resist?
Cheese pizza is my favorite. And my next question is, what is the benefits of desi food?
Cheese pizza is such a classic choice, so cheesy and delicious. Now, let's talk about the benefits of Desi food. 1. Rich flavors. Desi food is known for its bold spices and flavors, making every meal an exciting experience. 2. Nutritional value. Many Desi dishes use fresh vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, which can be very nutritious. 3. Cultural connection. Desi food often carries cultural significance and traditions, connecting you to your heritage and family. 4. Variety. There's a vast range of dishes across different regions, so you can always find something new to try. 5. Homemade goodness. Cooking Desi food at home can be a great way to bond with family and share recipes passed down through generations. What's your favorite Desi dish to enjoy? Or do you have a special memory tied to a particular meal?
Okay, my next question is, what is the dangerous? Who is the dangerous food? Fast food or desi food? And why?
That's an interesting question. Both fast food and Desi food can have their dangers, depending on how they're prepared and consumed. Fast food, often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which can lead to health issues if eaten too frequently. Desi food, while generally healthier, some dishes can be high in calories or oil, especially if they're fried or made with heavy creams. Ultimately, it's all about balance and moderation. Enjoying both types of food mindfully can help you stay healthy. Thanks for the great conversation. If you have more questions in the future, feel free to ask.
Okay, my next question is, if pizza were declares a religion, what would be its holy title?
It sounds like you're talking about a pizza party during a religious celebration, maybe holy. That's such a fun and colorful festival. It's all about celebrating love, joy, and the arrival of spring. Combining a pizza party with holy sounds like a unique twist. Do you have any special plans for the celebration? Or are there any traditional dishes you enjoy during Holi?
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question is, name some Turkish cultural foods famous.
Some famous Turkish cultural foods. 1. Kebabs, grilled meat, often served with rice or bread. There are many types, like döner, shish, and adna kebabs. 2. Mez, a variety of small dishes served as appetizers, including hummus, baba ganoush, and stuffed grape leaves. 3. Baklava, a sweet pastry made of layers of phyllo dough, filled with nuts and honey or syrup. 4. Pied, often referred to as Turkish pizza, it's a flatbread topped with various ingredients like cheese, minced meat, or vegetables. 5. Lahmacun, a thin flatbread topped with minced meat, vegetables, and herbs, often rolled up and eaten like a wrap. 6. Dolma, grape leaves or vegetables stuffed with rice, herbs, and sometimes meat. 7. Say, Turkish tea is a staple beverage, often served in small tulip-shaped glasses. Do any of these dishes sound tempting to you? Have you tried any Turkish foods before?
No, no, I have not tried in any Turkish food. But what is the famous one? What is the famous?
One of the most famous Turkish foods is definitely doner kebab. It's made of meat, usually lamb, chicken, or beef, that's been marinated and cooked on a vertical rotisserie. It's often served in a sandwich or with rice and vegetables. Another iconic dish is baklava, a sweet pastry that layers phyllo dough with nuts and honey or syrup. It's a must-try for dessert lovers. Kurft meatballs and pied Turkish flatbread are also really popular. Have you had any of these before, or is there a specific Turkish dish you're curious about?
Okay, very nice. So my next question is street food more honest than fine dining?
Ooh, that's a juicy question. Street food often feels more authentic, right? It's like a taste of culture right from the source. Fine dining can be amazing, but sometimes it feels more about the experience than the food itself. What do you think? Is there a street food dish that holds a special place in your heart? Sparkles.
Okay, very nice answer, but I have no idea in this your question. But my next question is, could the extinction of spice collapse a culture?
Absolutely. Spices are like the soul of many cuisines. They carry history, tradition, and identity. Losing them could mean losing unique flavors and cultural practices tied to them. It's wild to think about how something so small can have such a big impact. Do you have a favorite spice that you think is essential for a dish? Shallow.
Okay, so my next question is, spicy food is
Sure, what's your next?
better. Spicy food is better, or other food.
Food can elevate a dish to a whole new level. It adds that extra kick and depth of flavor. Plus, it can be so comforting. Do you have a favorite spicy dish that you think pairs perfectly with something else?
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question is, what is the importance of food in our daily life?
Great question. Food is so much more than just fuel. It's a big part of our culture, traditions, and social connections. It brings people together, creates memories, and can even be a form of self-expression. Plus, it plays a role in our health and well-being. How do you feel food impacts your daily life? Red.
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question is, how does the ritual of eating shape
What's your
religious or spiritual identity?
Wow, that's a deep one. Eating rituals can be really powerful. Rituals can definitely play a huge role in shaping religious and spiritual identity. For many cultures, sharing a meal is a way to connect with the divine and with each other. Like, think about how certain foods are tied to specific holidays or ceremonies, like matzah during Passover or breaking bread in Christian traditions. It's all about community and connection, right? Plus, the act of preparing and sharing food can be seen as a form of devotion. What are your thoughts? Have you experienced any food rituals that felt particularly spiritual or meaningful?
No idea. But my next question is, how has globalization changed the way we understand cultural identity through food? And what are consequences of global fast food chain on local food cultures? And are fusion causes a celebration or dilution of food cultures?
Wow, you're really diving deep into this. Globalization has definitely transformed how we see cultural identity through food. On one hand, it can create exciting fusion dishes that celebrate different culinary traditions. Think of all the amazing taco joints that serve Korean BBQ tacos. Yum! But on the flip side, global fast food chains can overshadow local cuisines, making them less visible or even leading to their decline. It's like a double-edged sword. While we get to enjoy diverse flavors, we risk losing the authenticity and uniqueness of traditional dishes. The celebration versus dilution debate is so interesting. Do you think fusion food is more of a celebration or a dilution? And have you tried any fusion dishes that you loved?
No, I have not tried fusion dishes, but my next question is, how do food festival preserve national or ethnic identity, and how do colonized culture reclaim their food heritage?
Food festivals are such a fantastic way to preserve national and ethnic identity. They create a space for communities to showcase their culinary traditions, share stories, and pass down recipes. It's like a delicious celebration of culture. Plus, they often include music, dance, and art, making it a full sensory experience. As for colonized cultures, reclaiming food heritage can be a powerful act of resistance. By reviving traditional recipes and cooking methods, they can honor their history and assert their identity. It's all about taking back the narrative, right? Have you ever been to a food festival that felt like a real celebration of culture? Or is there a specific dish you'd love to see featured at one?
Okay, my favorite fast foods are pizza, pasta,
Ooh, what's your
and
favorite dish? I'm all ears.
my desi foods are my desi foods are biryani and pizza.
Nice combo. Biryani is such a flavorful dish, and pizza is always a crowd pleaser. Have you ever thought about making a biryani pizza? That could be a fun fusion experiment. What do you love most about biryani? The spices, the aroma, or maybe the way it brings people together?
Okay, I like spicy biryani, but my next question is, how does gender affect roles in food preparation and consumption?
Great question. Gender can definitely influence roles in food preparation and consumption. In many cultures, traditional gender norms often dictate who cooks and who eats. For instance, women might be expected to handle the cooking, while men take on the role of the primary eaters or hosts. However, these roles are changing. More men are getting involved in cooking, and many women are breaking out of traditional expectations. Plus, cooking shows and social media have made it more accessible for everyone to explore their culinary skills, regardless of gender. What's your take on it? Have you noticed any gender dynamics in your own cooking experiences?
Okay, my last question is, uh, what is the
I'm ready. What's your last question?
what is the
Fire
common
away.
what is the common foods uh, that eats in mm,
It sounds like you're asking about common foods that are eaten in different cultures.
yes.
There are definitely some staples that pop up everywhere. For example, rice, bread, and beans are super common across various cuisines. Spices also play a huge role, like garlic, ginger, and chili, which can be found in many dishes worldwide. And let's not forget about fruits and vegetables. They vary by region, but are essential in almost every culture's diet. What common foods do you enjoy the most? And do you have a favorite staple that you think should be celebrated more?
Okay, but my favorite food is pizza. So our interview time, our conversation time is over. Annie, until the next topic with the new, until the next conversation with the new topic. So bye, Annie.
Pizza is a solid favorite. I can't wait for our next chat. Have an awesome day and take care. Bye for now, Sparkles.
So this is our conversation with Colony on the topic food from the basic need to cultural icons. So until the next topic with a new conversation. So Allah Hafiz everyone.